I am Nick.
And I'm Carmen.
And this is our channel.
And we're back with another video. And this video is places to eat in Ocean's Casino and Resort in Atlantic City. So Ocean Resort has a lot of options for you, from in-room dining to casual dining to fine dining, even quick bites. And I believe that it was only the Hard Rock that was the other hotel that had in-room dining. So that's a great option for you. We're going to link the website below so you can see all the options of places for you to eat, but we're just going to focus on the places that we did visit. So the first location that we ate at was Wahlburgers, which is a casual dining setting. We ate there the first night that we arrived. We were really hungry, and the reason that we went to Wahlburgers is because we've been there before. We've been there plenty of times, and we always have the same item. We've never had anything else but this item, which is the Impossible Burger. And the reason is because they make it so well, right?
That's true.
They cook it well, and then they put like this caramelized onions on it. I feel like that's what makes it so good, is that caramelized onion. So we love going to Wahlburgers, and every time we go to Oceans, we do stop at Wahlburgers. That is like one place that we know we're going to have lunch at. The second location that we went to was a fine dine restaurant, which was Ocean Steak. And that's where we went for Father's Day. So one thing that I asked when I made the reservation was that if there's ocean views, right? Remember?
Yeah.
And the girl on the phone said yes. I was like, okay, so then please, if you can put in the notes, if we can sit by the window. And she's like, sure, I put that note. But when we arrived, there was no windows.
Yeah, no.
The only windows that you could see the ocean were when you were coming into the restaurant where the hostess is. But when you go into the restaurant, all the seats are in the restaurant. There's no windows. It's like a dimly lit restaurant, very, chic. The restaurant I really liked because it's a steakhouse, right? It's called Ocean Steak. So I wasn't really excited about going to Ocean Steak because I'm a vegan. But I knew that he was going to have a good time because, he'll eat whatever he's going to eat. But what I really loved about Ocean Steak was that they had salads. And of course, all restaurants have salad. And you probably were like, why am I so excited and happy about the salad? But the salad was so good.
It was. I won't lie.
Right. It's like it was a really good salad that I'm trying to think if it was like the best salad I've had in like any restaurant.
Yeah.
Because like in a fine dine restaurant, I've had salad. And this is because when we went to our anniversary dinner where we went to the grill, the salad was not all that great. And it was very expensive and it was a small portion. This salad was a decent amount where we could share. So their servings are kind of like Carmine's, which is like a family portion. That's what they say. So we didn't want to order too much. So I ordered a salad and
Oh wait, the salad is like a family portion. But the rest of the food, I don't think so. It was regular. Yeah. Remember my salmon was just like salmon.
Right, a regular size.
Yeah.
But then he said, if you wanted to order the mac and cheese, if he's 2 people, up to 3.
Maybe some dishes then.
Yeah, so we don't know because what we had was...
I had the crab cake.
Right, he had ordered the crab cake as an appetizer and they give you 1 crab cake. And then for his entree, you had what?
What do you call it? What did I have for my entree?
The salmon.
Yeah,
right.
I just said it too.
Yeah. So for the entree, he had the salmon. And for my entree, I had the chopped salad. And it was so good. And it was a lot because I was able to give him some because the entree only comes as it comes. It was a piece of salmon with some broccoli underneath, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. It doesn't come with like mashed potatoes or anything. You have to get that on the side. But then he also mentioned that the sides were like oversized and you can share with 2 people. So whatever he was going to order, he was going to eat it on his own. Unless it was like sides that didn't have any dairy. But it was good. And then we ordered the dessert. And the dessert, we first ordered the lemon meringue.
Yeah.
Right, the shortbread lemon meringue. And...
Diabetes on a plate.
So I tasted the lemon meringue. And I tasted just a little bit of it because when he ate it, he was like, "Woo!" It was just so sweet.
Yeah, first bite, I was like,
right, and he had like a decent portion of the dessert in his spoon. So when he ate it, it was just like I could see his eyes. It was just like too sweet. So I was like, let me taste it. I tasted a little bit of it, and it was like ridiculously sweet. It was just like, I don't know. I think it was like that one slice of cake was enough sugar to make 2 gallons of Kool-Aid or whatever. Because Kool-Aid is really
they make Kool-Aid really sweet. Yeah.
No, you're right. Know. But it was just very sweet. But then he saw that he didn't eat it. He was like, oh my God, they didn't like that dessert. Let me get it out of here. And then he was like, yeah, we didn't like it. So he changed it out for a peanut butter chocolate thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I forgot what that was.
Right. But that one was not as sweet. So, but either way, the food was good and the service was great. He was very friendly. He was funny. He made you want to come back again. Right. So I saw reviews about Ocean Steak and they said that it was like someone like they were rude and they were not attentive. That was not our experience when we went. So,
but wait, you know what it is about those restaurants? Some restaurants, if it's really busy, some customers will feel like they're not getting the attention that they would like, which makes sense if it's really busy. But if it's not too busy, then all the waiters are not so busy. They can attend you the right way and ask you, is everything good? Would you like something else?
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Perhaps
it depends on what time
perhaps the person that made the review went on a busy day. We went on Father's Day. It was a Sunday. There wasn't a lot of people. It was a couple of families there, a couple of dates.
It wasn't too packed.
Right.
I mean, it was nicely spread out.
Yeah, nobody was on top of each other. I like it like that. I actually like going to places where it's not that packed. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older.
You want that private area for
you
us,
don't want people on top of you and then you hearing other people's conversations. But overall, Ocean Steak was a great experience for us for Father's Day. That's when we went on a Sunday. Those were the 2 main restaurants we went to the first night that we arrived. The second day we went to, they have like this little truck area, the district food place. Hold on, I have a flyer that I did pick up today when we were leaving. It's called the District Food Court. And you guys will see it. It has like this, here it is. They have a whole bunch of different options for you. Breakfast. They have Boardwalk, which is an Asian place. They have Seaside Deli. There's a lot of, this is like quick bites. So you will see a section where there's like tables. So it's kind of like you're at a fast food place.
This whole area is called what?
The District Grill. The District Grill is called the District Food Court. And they have all these options. It's several dinner and lunch and breakfast options. You see fresh brewed coffee.
Yeah.
So that's a place for you to go eat. We didn't go there because when we went, it was just crowded. There was like no tables and there was like one table on the side. And it was going to be like on top of people. Yeah. And then right behind us is the cashier where people are lined up to order. So we would hear people behind us. So we were like, you know what? Let's go find someplace else. So we went to a casual dining place called Villain and Saint, right? And that place, I was glad we went because they were so nice. Like 2 people came. As soon as we sat down, we had 2 waiters. One pouring the water and the lady came, oh, we're here to serve you. I forget their names. But they were so friendly, both of them. She was so welcoming. She even, when I ordered my tea, she finished my sentence with lemon and honey. And
wait, is that a new thing? We have two, not really 2 waiters. It's one giving you water and the other ones.
You usually don't. Yeah. So one is just like the busboy that cleans up the table, brings you water. But
usually they don't talk.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't say anything.
Yeah.
But even at Ocean Steak, the guy that brought the water, he was talking and was like, thank you for coming. I'm so happy to serve you. It was just like very welcoming. I'm like, wow, this is the first time the busboys have a conversation with the customers. But the same thing was at Villain and Saint. That's the first time I've experienced that. In all the hotels we went to, we've only had, they never talk to you, the busboys. Unless they're called something else now and they up their salary.
Maybe, that's true.
So the waitress was very wonderful. She already knew what I wanted, and they sometimes have agave. So if they don't have agave, I just have to use the sugar. But they didn't have agave. That's for the vegans. So but the only thing I was able to eat was this home fries. They didn't have anything for me. It was like home fries and then have salad, but it was breakfast and I didn't want to have a salad for breakfast. Tell them how your breakfast was.
That was good. I ordered the pancakes with the eggs and was it hash browns? Not hash
No,
browns.
you had yours came with home
Yeah,
fries.
mine came with home fries also. It was very good.
With
The
bacon.
pancakes was like this size. I don't think I finished one.
No, yeah, it was two
I'd take it home.
huge pancakes.
Yeah.
He has leftovers. Since
do.
we went when we were coming home, so I was like, that's perfect because you could pack it to go. Because we usually don't ever have leftovers, and we try not to order too much where we have leftovers. Because remember, you're staying at a hotel, and they don't have an oven, microwave for you to heat things up. So but since we were leaving, and I saw those pancakes, I was like, you are not gonna eat all of that.
No, I thought it was gonna be like regular size pancakes.
I know, and it doesn't tell you that it's oversized.
Yeah,
like
usually
jumbo.
they warn you like they're very big pancakes.
Yeah, they didn't warn
I know.
at all. They didn't say anything. It's not on the menu, but I mean,
she said it after when she said those big pancakes. Like yes.
Yeah. So he was only able to eat one, and then the rest he brought home. He even the hash browns. He couldn't. It wasn't hash browns. It was home fries.
Yeah.
So those 3 locations: the Wahlburgers, Ocean Steak,
Villain and Saints.
Those are the 3 locations that we ate, and we had a great time, and it was good. They also have another location called Zen Bang Noodle and Sushi.
Yeah, we gotta go there. We never go there.
We never go there, but I've been there.
Only because it's too close to Wahlburgers.
Yeah,
and that's
right. Every time we've gone, it's like either we're going to Zen Noodles or we're going to Wahlburgers, and we always go to Wahlburgers. We never go.
That's a Chinese, like a fancy Asian.
Chinese. Is it Chinese? No, it's casual dining, but it's Asian.
Okay.
I don't know if it's Chinese or.
Oh, we gotta find out. Yeah.
Okay, so we will eventually go there because we're planning to go back to Oceans. And when I checked on my account today, because I haven't gotten comps from Oceans since 2022. Mm-hmm. And when I checked my comps today, I got comps. So we'll be going back to Oceans very soon. And that's when we're going to do the video of things to do in Oceans, because I realized that we didn't record too many things. So there we go. We're going to catch you guys later with the things to do in Oceans. Anything else you want to talk about the restaurants and foods and stuff? Oh, the cafecino. Oh yeah. So, right. One more place that we did visit was the cafecino. The cafecino is in the hotel lobby. When you check in, you're gonna see it. It's adjacent to, right in front of the
aquarium.
The aquarium. Yeah. The little aquarium that Ocean Resorts has. And it's open 24 hours. So there you can get your beverages, you can get sandwiches, some sweet treats and whatever, and have you not. But we have gone there years ago, but I can't even remember the experience because obviously it wasn't memorable because we never went again. Yeah. And then this time we went again, second time. I was like, oh yeah, we have been here because I remember going to the side to fix something up or whatever. But you want to tell them about your experience?
What I order? Actually, well, first you get to stand on the line, and while standing on the line, you think when you get to the end, that's when you order, but not really. It's a guy, and it's kind of weird. Like, some guy just came out of nowhere, and he didn't come to us and ask us, "What do you guys want?" He just went to somebody behind us, and I'm like, "Wait, we were here." We're just weird. Like they just randomly pick people. Like, "What do you want?" That's just weird. But
right, there's a line.
But that already rubbed me the wrong way. And then when we get to the cashier now, we give him my order. I think I ordered
a cafe latte.
Cafe latte?
Yeah.
Okay. Hot latte.
Because they didn't have caramel. But then you asked for them to put the flavor of caramel.
And she said okay. But the taste of that, I tried it. It tastes like just hot milk. It was just weird. Right. I was just like, I'm your drink.
Yeah, so I ordered a tea. Yeah. You can't mess that up, right? It's a tea. So So when I go, because when you go, the thing is there was a sign that says make your orders at the register. But most people don't read the signs. and you didn't read the sign, but I read it. But if you are in the back working, you're supposed to address every customer in the line. So the lady ordered in front of us. She ordered some Danishes or whatever, and she gave it to her. And we move forward as the line is moving forward. And I'm not making eye contact with him. Then he loses my eye contact, and then he goes to the people behind me. Like what he mentioned, there was a group behind him. And I'm just like, okay, I saw the notice, but you didn't see it. And how does he know that people are not reading that? People are just going and looking at the donuts and the delicious foods, and you're like, ooh, So, and then he just passed us and then went to the person behind you, right? So that was already a negative vibe and like just disrespectful. You have to address all the customers. So, but when you get to the register, next, it's just like, I'm sorry, like, where are we that you're screaming? We're all standing here. We can hear you from a distance. That is not needed. And I ordered a tea. And when I opened my tea, the tea bag, all the leaves.
I've never seen that before.
It was like a double tea bag, and then the bottom one was open, so all of the chamomile tea was like floating in the water. So I'm just like, okay. So I go back, and she's like,
and she had you standing there for a long time.
Yeah, I was like, she was like, what's the problem? I'm like, this is the problem.
I saw you show her, like, look at it.
And I had to take the thing out because you could see the tea floating. Wow. So, and then she's like, oh, okay. And then she's still taking customers. And I'm just standing there. And then the next register, it says next. Instead of him helping me, he takes another customer. I know. And then that customer just comes in and then elbows me like
get out of the way.
Right, like, why are you standing there? And I'm just like, this is like ridiculous. I know. So I'm just gonna stand here because I already ordered before all of these people. And so she gives me the tea, but this time the tea is overfilled and I don't know that. So when I go to the section and I open the lid, the freaking hot water falls on my finger. I burn myself. Like,
that was just a whole bad experience from the beginning to the end.
Right.
It was weird. Yeah.
Which is like, and this is why I think we never went back because of probably the first time. And this was years ago.
I don't remember us going there the first time.
We went there to get coffee, I think, and it was just that bad. The coffee was bad. Oh. So Cafecino, for us, this is the second time. He can't even remember the first time because he was traumatized that he cannot remember. It's a repressed memory. But we won't be going back to Cafecino. Like, there's no need.
There's no need.
The coffee is terrible. The customer service is terrible. I don't even want to try their food because if you can't make tea and you can't make coffee,
I know.
Like, forget about the food. So I don't know. The people that eat there, I don't know. Maybe your taste was different from us, but you guys can chance it. Go ahead and enjoy. We don't want to tell you.
Not even that too, because the people you might see on the line, just people that just visiting the hotel for the first time. It might not even be return customers.
Right,
you never know at the same time. Yeah.
That too. Because I feel like if there was return customers, they would have had a longer line.
Yeah.
Because
it's in the middle of the lobby.
Yeah. It's like right there. And it's just like, it's so convenient. You wake up and you go there. But I think they have a Starbucks in.
And I saw it too.
Yeah, so it's just like, why am I going to waste my time to go to Cafecino that has terrible coffee when there's a Starbucks around the corner? Mm-hmm. And other places.
And it was expensive too. I ordered a latte and you ordered a tea. Wasn't it like $11?
It was expensive. I think it was like more than that.
Yeah? Oh. You sure? I think it was like $10.99 for tea and a latte.
Right.
Tea's like $2 the most.
Just terrible. Overpriced and terrible. So we will not be going back to Cafecino. We will be going back to Oceans, but not to Cafecino. You have to do better at Cafecino.
Yep.
Really, starting with your customer service. Learn how to talk to customers and, like the way that they were talking to people and then asking people to come to the next is like, we're doing you a favor. Like you're the only coffee place in the casino. You're not.
And notice none of the cashiers smiled.
No, they was just like next. It's kind of like what you see on television in like a school cafeteria. The lunch lady's like hitting you, throwing.
Here's your mac and cheese.
Right.
Like, ew.
Next, and just that's exactly the vibe that Cafecino
I know.
gives. But anywho, I digress. So let's move on. Let's end the video because I
I
think
know.
we're
Wait,
done.
did you talk about the parking in Oceans? You did?
Yeah, that was in the video before the
Oh,
tour, the
okay.
room tour.
Oh,
So make
all
sure,
right. Okay.
thanks for that. So make sure if you haven't seen that video of the room tour of Oceans, make sure you check that out. I'm going to link it up here and I'm going to also link it below. But you should also really check our Atlantic City playlist because we have a lot of videos there. I think we have like 22 videos.
I think so. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah.
Of all the casinos we've been to, places for you to eat at Hard Rock, so just things to do in Atlantic City. Just let us know what other things you would like to know. I know there was someone that mentioned that they would like us to do a cheat sheet for new arrivals to Atlantic City. Hotels to stay and hotels not to stay at. So we're going to do that for you. We'll make sure to get that in there. Anything else you want to mention, hon?
No, that's it. Casino? Spoke about the casino?
No, that's things to do at Oceans. That's in a different video.
Yeah.
So, okay, you don't have nothing else to say, right?
No.
You want to share anything? Okay, so that is it with the places to eat at Oceans Casino. Sorry that it took longer than we expected because we were just venting about our personal experience, especially at Cafecino.
Yeah, I know.
2 thumbs down. Sorry. Not sorry. It's the truth. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. So thanks for watching and make sure you leave your comments and questions below because that will help us to grow this channel and make sure that we're giving you information that you want to see and information you want to hear.
And remember, like and subscribe.
You remembered this time, or did you?
I did.